Let's go on a journey of the 16 years of PDP. You would remember how things were before 1999 when former President Obasanjo came into power. I don't know, maybe you want to relive the experience of pre-1999.
I think in a situation like this, it is only fair that we examine where were we pre-1999.
Yes.
Where were we for the 16 years also that PDP was in government? And where are we now that PDP has left government? Nigerians can easily recall that as a result of suffocating military regimes in this country, we came into office in 1999 when the confidence of Nigerians in their country and even in themselves had weighed down. We came in at a time when nothing seems to be working. We came in at a time when Nigerians were checking out of this country because they felt nothing good could happen in this country. And so they are going like Andrews, they were checking out and going to look for greener pastures. Now, PDP, as it was, started from the scratch. As far as the economy was concerned, as far as infrastructure was concerned, as far as every other thing is concerned that relates or pertained to acts of governance in this country. What did we do? We said the situation cannot continue. So the first thing we did was to make Nigerians to begin to believe in themselves. How can you make Nigerians to begin to believe in themselves? By creating an atmosphere that will deal with Nigerians fairly and squarely, irrespective of your background, irrespective of your beliefs, irrespective of your tribe, irrespective of your creed, irrespective of your religion or faith you profess. Now the PDP started to once again rouse that fire of patriotism in Nigerians. And what did we do? We now made Nigerians to begin to believe in themselves. That can-do spirit of Nigerians was once again rekindled. Those Nigerians that are told that nothing good will ever happen in their own country as a result of deliberate policies that PDP federal government were putting in place, started having a rethink. We never thought this thing can happen in our country. And so what happened? Nigerians now started coming back into their country. Because yes, today our country is working. Today the system is becoming effective. Today things are working. But they are not only coming back, they are also coming back with their hard-earned money back to invest in their country. And so those 16 years that PDP was in government witnessed the highest influence of foreign direct investment in Nigeria. Now, if Nigerians themselves are believing in their country and they are coming back to invest their hard-earned monies, what then will prevent foreigners and foreign investors from coming in? Foreign investors also started coming. But it's not just because Nigerians believe in themselves and their country that foreign investors started coming. The climate was ripe. The landscape was liberalized in such a way and manner as to ensure that everything was working in tandem with international best practices. One, the freedoms were there. There was no molestation. There was respect for rule of law. You can come today with your money in a briefcase in an investor, take visa at the airport, you go to one-stop shop, register your company, get whatever expatriate quota if the business you need is one that requires expatriate quota, and all other licenses and permits you need. One stop. And then start your business. And at the end of the day, when you want to leave, your capital, your accrued interest or profit or whatever, you can also take it out. There was no inhibition. And that was how we started growing the economy. We were able also, by doing things correctly, to strengthen the democratic institutions and entrench them. And so were we able to now revive and enhance democratic culture in this country. Something that was hitherto seen as being strange is now happening like a dream. Nigerians that were now beginning to realize that no matter who you are, you must subject yourself to the system. And the system was well oiled, was well lubricated, and so was working well under PDP. Now, we were able to strengthen confidence in the democratic institution and system. Don't forget, when the military government of Abdulsalam Abubakar were organizing the transition program, a lot of major players stayed away because they never believed that anything good could come out from the military. Again, suffering from the successive setbacks that Nigerians have had in the course of many years of endless military transition programs. Never in the history of Nigeria was there any time that civilians ruled